SMART goals. You may have heard of them. Before we dive into setting a goal around each dimension, I want to take a quick step back and make sure that we know how to create good goals. SMART goals. SMART. It stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Not that complicated. Is your goal specific? Can you measure your goal? Is it achievable realistically? Is it relevant to your vision for that dimension? And is it timely? Does it have a deadline? Let me give you an example. One's going to be a crappy goal, and the other one's going to be a SMART goal. And no, crappy is not an acronym. It's just crappy. So, on one side you have, I would like to look fit. Alright? And on the other side, you have, I would like to reduce my weight to 150 pounds by September 1st. Now that we all know what a SMART goal is, I'd like to make a quick note about the T, the timeliness. My brother and I set seasonal goals. It just keeps us on the same timeline. We're able to compete with one another, and it works out pretty well. So right now, we're in our summer goals, which is June, July, August. And then you have fall, which is September, October, November. And then you have winter, which is December, January, February. And then you have your spring, which is March, April, May. It's not the typical setup, but it's worked really well for us, especially with his school schedule, my school schedule, my work schedule as well. It works. So if you'd like to use seasonal goals, go for it. If you'd like to shift the months around, feel free. If you just want to make separate timelines for each of your dimensions, that works as well. I'm sure you can tell by now that your action item this week is going to be creating goals around each dimension. Now, I only find it fitting that I share with you what my summer goals currently are. So, that is what I'm going to do. My personal goal is to read 6 books by August 31st. Professional, close my first deal at Obsidian Group by August 31st. Third, my creative goal, launch the Patel program, which is what I'm working on right now as we film, by August 31st. And, of course, my athletic goal, and say what you want about it, but it was to have a 6-pack by August 31st. And if you would like to know the progress on that one, reach out to Sham. He'll tell you. Key concept, don't make crappy goals because you will have crappy results. And your action item, create SMART goals for each dimension of life. Personal, professional, creative, and athletic. And next week, we'll be ready to rumble as we start to build the process.